Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. Okay, so this is going to be the December monthly for the earth signs. So if you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, check the other signs of your chart. And if that doesn't resonate, the message may just not be for you this time, and that's okay. Reach out if you'd like a personal reading. This will have an extended. The way to get in with the extended is in the link in the description box below with my Patreon. In the extended, we will get spirit messages, career and finances, and love messages, and individual messages for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of December. We will also be clarifying the last three cards in this spread that I'm going to be doing, which is the Celtic, a modified Celtic cross spread. If you don't want to get involved with Patreon, which in Patreon they get discounts, they get first looks. After I'm finished school in February, there's going to be a launching of a lot more things coming onto Patreon, and only Patreon has access to. I'm just waiting for that degree to launch that. But if that's not your jam, you don't want to do that, but you still want access to the extended for this video, it is $7, and you can DM me and send that, and I'll send a private link that you have access to. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you guys aren't doing well, I hope you find ways to become well again. Just finding ways, the first steps, reaching out to people you trust. Especially during this time, holidays can be really hard for people. So reach out if you need somebody. I'm always here. All right. Just shuffling the cards up. Excuse me. Sorry. The girls were popping out. All right, hold on a second here. A couple more shuffles. Cut the deck. And then we'll get started here. Happy holidays. Oh, and if you are watching this later on in December, happy birthday to my Capricorns. We are in Sag season as I'm recording this, but Capricorn season isn't too far off. So happy birthday to my Capricorns. Happy early birthday. And then for whatever reason, if you're a Sagittarius, anything watching this, because you have earth placements in your chart somewhere, happy belated birthday, Saggies. And or current birthday, Saggies. Talking mostly to the November Sagittariuses. Okay. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? One more shuffle, then we'll cut the deck. Ugh. I didn't like that. Didn't feel great. Felt a little bit better. All right, let's get it. I gotta do it again. I just messed up. What's going on, guys? You guys not in your right state of mind? You guys been overthinking your process and something? Feeling like something ain't right? Getting irritated? Alright. Alrighty. First one is your current situation. Okay? Your current energy, how you're feeling currently. Second one is how it sits on top. It crosses it like this. How that is... The second one is how that's challenging your current situation and how that's playing out right now in your life. Okay? Then we have your hopes and fears. There's a duality there, so we are going to go over both of them and what that may look like for you. We have the recent past and how it's still affecting you. We have your strengths and how you can use them or utilize them, even if it's considered a lower vibrational card. There are strengths in it. We'll talk about how you can use it. We have your immediate future. We have the outcome. Let me just move these. I have like too many decks sitting right here. All right. The outcome, and now the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Okay? That's fire sign energy. So you could have fire placements in your chart. Like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somewhere in your chart. You may or may not. But this talks about, well, this is somebody, this kid's practicing magic here a little bit, okay? But this is that type of a deck. But the Page of Wands talks about curiosity. It talks about wanting to go out into the world and to learn things, to figure things out, to kind of, like, your curiosity gets the best of you. You want to go see what that is, know what that is. Why is that doing that the way that it is? You know, wanting to know what was I? It's like wanting to know the how, when, and whys. There's more to that, but I couldn't think of it. There's like I used to say it in school. But to know the how, the when, the why, the where, all of that. This also could be some type of news. Sometimes the Page of Wands talks about getting some type of good news or information in the form of communication, or you hearing some good news or information. Okay, we'll see how that plays out, because that's the overall energy. So you could just be curious about something. You could be wanting to do, I don't know, maybe you want to do something new, or something has ignited a spark within you to go and learn more about it, or just kind of like look into it a little bit. Because it's not so much the researcher, it's just the curiosity that... There's like an energetic spark of wanting to kind of get out there. All right. Your current situation is number 15, nature. This is, in this deck, this is the devil. This is like a what is going on with my speech? Yo, Mercury retrograde is getting me good. Between the Mercury and Mars retrogrades, like, I've been in my feelings. I have Sag placements, and which is the Mercury in retrograde is in Sagittarius, and actually my Mercury is actually in Sag, so I've been kind of feeling it. Not so bad, and not in like a negative way, but I definitely have been feeling it. And I have a lot of Leo degrees in my chart. So this Mars Leo retrograde's been getting me good. All right, anyway. It's interesting. In this deck, this is somebody coming across a trap, like a bear trap. So you could be feeling trapped in some way, or maybe you're starting to recognize where you may have felt like you were trapped, or there was a hidden trap, or maybe, you know, something happened and it, you know, there's like a party back there. I was thinking about what is it called? Lupercania? Lupercania? I'm not going to be able to think about it right now because, one, the time that I'm recording this, I've already had a whole day, and two, this Mercury retrograde's got me, like, not being able to think. But anyway, so while you were partying, maybe somebody laid some traps down and you just didn't see them, or maybe you saw them in the nick of time. I kind of want to see what the book says about this. Hold on, let me just put these in here. I'm sorry, guys. Probably should have been a little bit more organized about this. Well, the book I don't ever have out because I typically don't need it, but I kind of want to see what the book, and I never feel called to do this, so just bear with me. Just because the way that this looks, it looks like this guy's helping the bear with the trap, and instead of tricking him or anything, because usually the devil, there's some type of, like, either toxicity, negativity, feeling like you're being oppressed or tricked, or addictions, unhealthy habits, obsession, feeling bound, or someone trying to bind you. So I'm interested to see what this says real quick. Oh no, he is a trapper. He is a trapper trying to set the trap. But what he doesn't know is that the bear is behind him and he can see him. It says accept or release self-imposed restrictions, follow inclinations, potential is obstructed or unleashed, allow nature course to flow, freedom, and choose what appeals. There may be a choice of restriction or freedom. Interesting. I thought that guy was helping the bear. Apparently he's not helping the bear. He's trying to trap the bear. Stupid fucker. Why are you trying to trap the bear, stupid fucker? Sorry, guys. Hold on. What a video of you just watching me reach over my table and do things that aren't necessary. Okay. Love that. Love that. Love that for you guys. All right, anyway. So you may feel like you've been trapped in something where maybe you felt a little tricked or like somebody manipulated you, because the devil can also talk about a lot of manipulation. They manipulated you. There was false pretenses. Somebody was a little bit of a trickster. Somebody lied. Often the devil comes out when someone's lying, or there's definitely some type of toxicity, negative habits, oppression. It could talk about taking your power back and like choosing freedom, but needing to take your power back and not feel like you're bound or trapped. Okay. So that's interesting, considering the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands and being curious, and the Page of Wands is a free card. They're free to go and do and look and, go find and all of that stuff, what they want to do. Guys, this is so crazy how my hair literally will dry different every time. Because they're even, but it dries different every time. Maggie does what she wants. She really just does whatever she wants. It's wild. Anyway, I'm starting to get hot, so that's why I'm like playing with my hair. But feeling bound, and the fact that the Page of Wands. So are you like limited by your own curiosity? Limited in your own freedom? This is also Capricorn energy, so you could be a Capricorn. Which, I don't like how they used that. They tied the devil to the Capricorn, because it just doesn't make sense with the archetype for the Capricorn. It doesn't. So I don't get it. But I digress. And I might be biased because I'm a Capricorn sun. Anyway. Ooh. And what's challenging is the Tower. It's the very next card, number 16. This one is called the Wild Hunt. There's some type of unexpected breakdown. So whatever was toxic, whatever kind of bad habits, obsession, almost like it also feels like a little bit maybe of like a cycle or some type of like really bad cycle. There we go. A really bad cycle or something along those lines may unexpectedly change or break down. There's a foundation that's changing here. Okay? And in that change, you may no longer feel bound or tricked or held down or oppressed by whatever this is. there's definitely some type of breakdown happening. And you may not even see this coming. You may not even see this coming. Just like how the hunter doesn't see that bear back there, you're not going to see this breakdown coming. Or you just don't see how, like, if you're in a situation where you do feel like you were tricked and you're trapped and, you know, things aren't fair, or there's some type of toxicity, or maybe you got yourself into something where, you know, addictions are involved and you don't see your way out, right? Most people, when they're addicted to things, they don't see the way out. They don't see how they could survive without this drug or this substance or whatever it is, right? So this could be a very unexpected breakdown that you didn't see how this could play out or how this could come about. All right. Yeah, because I feel like somebody tricked you into thinking they were either like a good time or you were having a good time when really, while you were off having a good time, someone was laying the traps down. But there's going to be some type of change, some type of breakdown, some type of transformation in the sense of things kind of crumbling down. It could bring out a lot of chaos. You may be going through something that feels very chaotic, but it may truly be for the better. We'll see how this plays out and how it clarifies, but it may truly be for the better. All right, we're moving on. Your hopes and fears, the Four of Chalices. You're hoping that there will be other opportunities. You're hoping that things will come knocking on your door and there were other opportunities, but you fear that you're going to always be in this disappointment, or things are always going to be lackluster, or you're always going to be let down in some way. You're hoping, you know, that things will show up for you the way that, you know, that you're, you know, again, hoping that they show up for you. And you may fear that, you know, you'll have some type of disappointment or boredom or letdown. There's also an air of caution within this card. It's like, don't focus on so much what's not working out, because there are opportunities knocking at your door, and you being focused on either what you already have and how it's may not be enough, or you may not enjoy it that much, or it just may not, there's something like lackluster or disappointing or just very like humdrum, boredom, you know, whatever that is, that you're missing out on whatever opportunities are trying to come to you. There's a dragonfly in this, and dragonflies talk about messages from spirit and a transformation. There's some kind of breakdown that's happening. I think you're hoping for the opportunity of change, of someone coming with a cup, a full cup at that, okay? All right, your recent past, Two of Pentacles. You're trying to find balance in your life. You could have been juggling a lot, juggling home and work. If this is something where you're juggling people, you could have been in the past juggling between two options, not really sure which to pick. This feels like more so trying to figure out, yeah, because there's a fox back there. Ooh, you a sly fox? Earth signs? You juggling people? Are you the trickster? Your current energy is a devil energy. You lying and juggling things? Well, what's going to happen is that I feel like there's some type of You see how this stuff is busting out of here? Things are busting out of here. The whistle's blown or will be blown this month. So if you are doing things that isn't great, yeah, and look, there's a guy, he's blowing the horn. The whistle's about to be blown. Things are about to break down. Something's going to be exposed. The light's going to break through the darkness. Because number 15, the devil also talks about, like, darkness. It talks about being shadowed. Okay? And this light breaking through all this dark, yeah, things are about to... And in the past, maybe you could be juggling. But you also could have been juggling, you know, if you were feeling like you were in the dark and you were trying to juggle your emotions or juggle your mental health, juggle your home life, juggle your work life, and you were just trying to balance all of it out. We'll see how that gets clarified. But there's definitely something where you had to feel like maybe you had to be a little bit clever, witty, a little coy, you know, and I don't want to say manipulate, but figure out, you had to, like, walk a tightrope in some way. You had to, like, be able to figure out something. I feel like you had to be a little bit sly doing it, too. This really is giving me juggler energy. Listen, I hope none of my gardeners are doing this, but I can't, you know, I can't speak for everybody, and there may be new people on the channel. If you're new, hi, how are you? If you're juggling, I'm going to tell you right now, stop. I'm going to tell you right now, stop. Maybe you are disappointed in where you're at. Maybe you do feel like you got trapped or tricked in some way. Man. I listen and I don't judge, right? Because that whole trend's going on. We listen and we don't judge. But if you're not happy, then just fucking leave. And if you can't leave, start doing things so that you can leave. I don't know. Going back and forth between something, feeling like you had to adapt, you had to, like, figure things out, okay? And if in the past you could have been juggling. I don't know, man. Is it, you know, overall energy, Page of Wands? This is there's a child on it. This is childlike energy. You know, you may be a playful person, but are you immature? Who am I talking to, Earth signs? Listen, I'll get real close to my mic. We can have a one-on-one. Just me and you right now. And I will mother the shit out of you right now. Because that's what I do best. I mother people. Well, kind of. Please don't make me have to tell you about yourself. I'm really hoping that it's not you juggling. If this is someone you were connected to, I hope they kick rocks and break a toe. But if this is you, I'm going to need you to get it together. All right. Anyway, your strengths. 8 of Chalices. You know when to walk away. You know how to emotionally detach. You are the juggler, aren't you? Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, you know how to emotionally detach. You know when to walk away. If it's not feeling right, you know, like, you're aware of it, and you can pick yourself up by the bootstraps and go off and find what it is that you're looking for, you know, what it is that you're desiring. And finding hope again. You know, you may not lose hope in situations. I feel like someone feels trapped. Because why is it your strength is the 8 of Cups, but you're juggling, feeling bored, and almost feeling a little trapped? or needing to take your power back. What is happening here? All right. Your immediate future is Nine of Pentacles. You standing on your own, being very independent. This is my pre-Empress card, Knight of Pentacles. I believe this is Virgo placements, more specifically, but it's Earth placements nonetheless, so it's your energy. You feeling like you can be independent, you can stand on your own, you are providing for yourself, you're leveling up, okay? Feeling very stable, grounded, and able to, like, build on something. You feeling, okay. I think I'm talking to somebody that was feeling trapped in a situation, and maybe they were going back and forth, whether this situation, maybe that's what the juggling was, going back and forth, like feeling like you needed to adapt, but there was something very toxic and negative about this situation. And you needed to know when to walk away. You needed that discernment. You needed to recognize that there are other opportunities and you don't have to stay where you are or stay trapped in something that wasn't working for you. And I think that's why this tower comes out of nowhere. I have Scorpio placements, Capricorn placements, because I'm only going to read major arcana placements. So Scorpio and Capricorn placements right now. The outcome here, Six of Wands. You find your victory. I'm talking to somebody that is currently not feeling like in a great place, but you will. You'll find the victory. You'll overcome whatever it is that you're battling at this time. You'll get the recognition or the reward out of it in the way that you'll feel like you won, like you finally overcame whatever it is that you were battling. If you're battling addictions and you didn't see or know your way out, and that maybe life feels very lackluster without this addiction, right? And maybe you were trying to juggle this addiction with being a functional addict, okay? But you needed to put it down. You needed to be able to walk away. And I see you overcoming that and being able to stand on your own. All right, let's start to clarify this, because this is wild to me. There's a couple different ways I could see this. I'm also seeing that I don't know if it's one of you, a few of you, some of you. One of y'all is toxic as hell. Nothing satisfies you. You're hoping that the next opportunity will satisfy you or fill your cup, but you just keep going back and forth and juggling, and it's like nothing ever satisfies you. You're going to have to overcome that. I think being alone, because Nine of Pentacles usually talks about somebody being alone, being independent, and like standing on their own 2 feet. I think being alone is where you're going to find your happiness, at least for right now. With the immediate future, at least for right now, that's where it's going to start the process of you actually finding your happiness. Because whatever you're doing now is emotionally draining you. You're always wanting to leave. You're bored. Nothing is great. Nothing it doesn't feel enthusiastic. And you're curious about what the hell's going on in the world. You're curious about other things, like what's going on out there. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you're trapped because somebody tricked you into some type of relationship and you're curious about what's going on out there in the world and you're cheating or you're trying to juggle other people, it will not end well for you, forcing you to have to walk away. So if you thought you were going to have your cake and eat it too, that's not what's going to happen. It's going to force you into having to be independent and standing on your own. Eventually you will be okay, though. Eventually you will be okay. Because something's going to come in and light that right up with this Tower card here. Maybe what's so unexpected is how toxic whatever it is you got yourself into really is. Or what you bring out in each other. Or what this job brings out of you. Or how powerless you feel in this position. Or how bored. Maybe it doesn't challenge you enough. Yeah. It could be that. If this has to do with work, something's not challenging you enough. You feel like you can run circles around people. You need a challenge. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. That's a lot. Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. You're curious but scared to move forward. Or like come out with some type of truth. The truth is you're bored. The truth is you're disappointed. The truth is you don't like where you're at. And it feels like you're really anxious about this. About maybe communicating this. Saying this out loud. Because the Page of Wands is communication. You may be having a really hard time. Yeah, Page of Cups just popped out. You may be having a really hard time communicating how you're feeling. And that you feel like there is more. That there's more out there. That you want to do more. That you want to move in some type of way. The Knight of Swords is a fast-acting knight. And he brings in truth and justice. Oh my God. Listen, I don't know who's watching this that's a cheater, but you may be scared that the truth is going to come out about you cheating. I'm so serious. You may be scared about some news getting around town. Or that you hear some news that's going to cause an ending. That you a cheater. A cheater, pumpkin eater. What the hell? Who am I so who? I don't know who I'm talking to. But you need to stop. My God. That's crazy. Alright. Damn, man. I can't get away from that feeling. I'm like, For those of you who are not cheaters, okay. I don't even like that energy. Cheating's not cool. It's not. And if you think you're cool, you're not. You a big old loser. Like a big loser. A bum. You a bum. All right, but anyway, you just might be anxious about walking in your truth in some way, or admitting that you're curious about something. Maybe you're a little bi-curious. I don't know. What's going on here? Who am I talking to? Whose energy is this? Y'all gonna have to let me know if this resonates, because this is crazy to me. This is wild. I knew. Something told me, don't do this reading right now. And I was like, no. I gotta get these readings done. And let me tell you. Let me tell you. This is gonna piss me off. Anyway. Spirit, tell me about the Devil card. Not gonna take those because they didn't flip. Oh, yeah. You do. I knew I felt it. Four of Cups came out again. I knew I felt it. Somebody here feels trapped. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. Somebody feels tricked, trapped, and bound in some type of commitment with somebody who's very cold, emotionless. They're not very affectionate. They're kind of bitchy. Very intellectual. Very smart, but not, they're not nurturing. Let's put it that way. Not a nurturing presence. Someone who's, very cold, stoic. They may have a dry sense of humor. They may be a little bit mean. They may, the way this is feeling is somebody that, like, pokes fun at you, like jokes on you, but like does it in a way that it's actually mean. Where they say, no, I'm just joking, like, lighten up, you're too sensitive. But really they say jokes that, like, they know is going to cut deep. They poke that button, like they press that button that they know is a sensitive subject, and they joke on you about it. You feeling trapped. Trapped, disappointed, because you thought this was going to be something stable, and it's not. It's a lie. Something toxic about this. You could share a home with this person. They could have air placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like if you were being honest with yourself from the jump, your intuition would have told you this. But I feel like you were tricked, or there was a trap laid out for you. I don't know. This feels like somebody trapped you in some way. Or you feel trapped. And you're not happy about it. Tell me about the Tower. Because what? Yeah, and you keep thinking about the past. Like, you keep thinking about... It would make you emotionally very happy to get up the fuck up out of there. For real. And you keep that a secret. Not many people know this. Who am I talking to? I have a feeling I know. Tell me about the Wild Hunt, please. There's been some type of chaos going on that you've had to endure, and it's about to change. You've been putting in the effort to try and, how do I put this? Lay a solid foundation down that's not meant to be laid down. And there's some type of karmic timing that's going on here. And the effort that you've been putting in isn't for naught. Like, there's a reason. There's like a lesson in this. But things are really about to change. I have a feeling that there is... I don't know. All right. Earth signs, take only what resonates here. If this is not your story, it's not your story, because this seems very specific. So I feel like this is only going to resonate with, like, maybe one or two of you, which is wild to me, because usually I'm much more collective, general, broad, but this feels very specific. You're going to unexpectedly find out that someone has been cheating on you for quite some time. Like, this has been going on. This has been going on. There's been a longevity about this. And this is what's going to tip the wheel into breakdown. It's the cracks in the foundation are going to be very apparent. But this, with the Wheel of Fortune here, things are about to change. I don't know if you've known about this, if you've known about, like, because the way that the Tower is, there's some type of chaos and drama going on here. Especially with the Devil. And so if this is something that you know about. You know that there's been some form of cheating, or that somebody is playing a very underhanded game. They're involving other people. They're not playing fair. And this is something that you've just been waiting for the right time to kind of break this down. This feels like someone's been waiting for the right time, like the perfect time to like let this break down or let this fall, or expose that they know about a third party, or bring in other people to help. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I'm just curious. Yeah. You've been fighting to try to either make this work, change the circumstances. You were thinking, if I just stick it out, maybe this person will change. That's not what's happening. And you soon will see that you're going to have to put up healthy boundaries and kind of speak up for yourself and speak up with the truth and kind of like stand up for yourself. And like almost like defend yourself in a way. Tell me about this Four of Chalices. Nine of Pentacles. You may also feel like, damn, I gotta be single again. I gotta start all over again. It may not feel good. You being independent doesn't feel good, but I have the Nine of Pentacles out here again. So something's gonna change where you're going to have to be independent. You may be hoping that you're going to be okay alone, but something about it doesn't feel good. Yep. Yeah, you're hoping that there's going to be an opportunity for you to be able to start over, start something new, but again, you're not like overly enthusiastic about it. You're not like, yes, I finally broke free. I'm going to have to start over. It's like, damn, I put all this effort and work into this and it's still breaking down. There's nothing. What I'm getting is there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to stop this from breaking down, because I think that you've been trying to either delay this from breaking down, stop it from breaking down in some way, holding out in hope that things would change. It's not going to. This person will continue to keep doing what they're doing, to the point where it's going to get even more toxic than it already is. Okay? And you're hoping that a new beginning can happen, but you're just not, you're not like excited that this has to happen. I do see you being stable though. And you are going to be able to like take a leap of faith into something new. It's going to lead you to your wish fulfillment is, what you're actually hoping for. You're just going to have to allow yourself to like actually break free. Damn, earth signs. This is not what I was hoping for the month of December for you. This is not what I was thinking this was going to come out. I can tell you that. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles, please. Yeah. You're just trying to find peace. Just trying to find peace and happiness. You were trying to adapt in the past. You were trying to go back and forth, trying to find peace and happiness. That's all you wanted. You just wanted to find your peace. And what you thought was going to make you happy. Bring in balance. Bring in, harmony. We have Leo out here. We also have Sag and Pisces because we have Jupiter energy. We have Aries and Aquarius with the Fool. The Fool is Uranus energy. But They say Aries because it's the start of this. I say it's Aquarius. The Fool gives me such Aquarius vibes. Yeah, you were just trying to find your peace in the past. You just wanted to be happy. You may have been juggling a lot, though. And maybe that's why you got into this relationship, because you were looking for a breather. You were looking for someone to come and take the load off, that someone was going to come in and put in the work or collaborate with you in some way or put in some type of effort, and some type of teamwork. And I think that thought process is starting to break down. It's starting to slowly change, because you're seeing that no matter how much effort you put in, you still feel like you have to fight for it. You know what I mean? Fight for it, defend it, or defend yourself for it in some way. And it's still leaving you feeling very disappointed. I do. I feel very disappointed. Somebody is just not happy about the situation that they're in. Like, how did I get here type thing. Okay. Yeah, we're going to move into the extended from here. I'm going to clarify your strength, which is the 8 of chalices. You walking away, because that's what's going to be your strength. I'm going to be honest with you. You getting up and going towards what's going to make you happy is what is really kind of the guidance here, and that's what I'm going to leave it on. You will eventually, remember, you being out on your own eventually is where the victory comes in, all right? I'm telling you, you might hear some type of news or get some type of information that puts you in your head, and you're like, I want to get out of here. This is crazy, because some of these cards are really good cards, but I'm just feeling this overwhelming, like, disappointment, feeling trapped, feeling toxic. On the surface, like on paper, it should have been great. In real life, it's not. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. If you guys would like a personal reading, please reach out. If you guys need any type of help during this time, please reach out. I've been here before. I've literally been here before, okay? And it wasn't easy getting out of that cycle, because this feels like some type of cycle, like an ongoing crap. So let me help you. Let me support you in helping you break free from that, okay? I love you guys so very much. If you'd like to join me in the extended, the link's in the description box below. If you don't want to join our Patreon and become a Patreon member and come over and hang out with us in my super secret garden of gardeners, you can purchase the extended for $7, and you can email me, which is also in the link, also in my description box below. You can email me, and we'll set that up, and I'll send the link over to you. All right. I love you guys so very much. I'm sorry that there wasn't really a better circumstance. If you guys resonate with this, I just pray that you find better ways, better times, better space, better environment, and better people. Okay? I love you so very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.